Hi, I am to say this peculiar, very peculiar, but it's not. It's just, it seems that way to me right now. Nothing that Saint Michael does is offbeat. I don't have a lot of words, but so with that introduction, I am to say bring your poison. Do this every day until every one of you are dead. I will not die from your poisons. I will not get cancer from your poisons. All right? Geniuses at work, Sherlock Holmes. All right, but go ahead, keep doing that because all these countries, say goodbye. But this is really good. The government's got to go around some of these places. They got to go. My heart goes out to some of the Saudi Arabians. They've been living for about 100 years under utter and total oppression and tyranny. They've become accustomed to it. A lot of them leave. There's words for this, but they learn to live. It's not learn to live with it. They separate themselves regionally, and same thing happened with the white ones here. They've taken over the Catholic Church. So, like me as a practicing Catholic, I can kind of identify with the people who practice the religion Muslim. They're born into it. Blah, 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 blah. They're good people. They're good hearted. They want to praise and love God. They're not trying to be so dogmatic. It's similar to Catholic. The Catholic has a lot of very medieval from long time ago beliefs, dogmatic. It's not beneficial for the world, no. And the Christian Baptist, they're not Catholic, but it's still Christian. They have terror groups, right? They believe that Black and Jewish people are from the devil and stuff. They're convinced of it. So, yeah, they're lunatics, right? And they come and they believe God is telling them to do this stuff. So I understand, okay, how you adapt. It's not the right words. I don't have words. But I understand, and I've thought about it a lot while I've been trapped in this fucking house in this city. The city is a sanctuary of Al-Qaeda, protected by Saudi Arabia. So this is what I mean by these governments go bye-bye. Because they attacked our sovereign country. They attacked us real good by taking over part of our military, using our own fucking military to coup. They gave it a good run. In case there's consequences for attacking other countries, period. That's how the world works. So when I say that, it's really great that the governments in Iran and Saudi Arabia go bye-bye. It is, because there's nice people in these areas, all right? And what happened in Iraq with Saddam, that was part of our country's violence we did, it had to happen. There was really evil people in Iraq, but towards the end of the first couple years, it got evil because Al-Qaeda, who runs Saudi Arabia, who organized the Gulf War and organized the Iraq War, they had their hands in it. They didn't quite organize it. But remember, Saudi Arabia took over through a closed door mafia mob, KKK, organized crime, handshake, our sovereign territory. Bill Clinton and all these really evil people, I don't have words, in government and military, KKK military, said this is our way to pull off our coup. And I can't get into all that. So Saudi Arabia, being a gangster government, said, this is my country now, man. I run drugs. I'm taking over your country. It's not legitimate. No, you can't just handshake with mobsters and do that. But that's what they insisted on believing. Okay, and here we are today. This is why everything is happening. I don't really have a lot of words to explain things. This is really good that they are losing their power, okay, so that people in Middle East can live in peace. Same goes for Iraq. Ever since the Iraq and Gulf wars and all these wars that Al-Qaeda had their hands in through the U.S. politicians and through the U.S. KKK military, we will recognize and apologize the United States for the murder and killing of innocent Arabic people. Okay, but not all of them were so innocent. No, there was the 60% of the US military, good guys and gals, who were taking out vicious fucking Middle Eastern terrorists all over the goddamn Middle East for the last 20 years. Those wars in the Middle East were the wars, preamps in war history, in our history, to this war that we're in now, which this is the big kahuna. We lose major cities because of what we were doing. We lose Chicago, we lose New York, we lose DC. We have already lost this town. No one that goes to those cities wonders the outcome. Okay? And I really want to inform all these people who are allegiant to organized crime, white supremacy. My ears are plugged. They have to be plugged here. And Middle Eastern terrorists, you better get on a fucking base and keep attacking the goddamn military, because doing it from your bedrooms and your little fucking towns where you cluster is really fucking stupid. You want to attack fucking agents and military people? Learn to do it from a goddamn base. All right? You're so fucking stupid. The shit that happens to you in your towns and cities, you asked for it. All right, so I am to tell the world that I don't want to address fucking disgusting mutant scum anymore. But what I am to say, and let's get to it, they can keep poisoning me and causing me pain. Poison, 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 poison. Hoping I get cancer. Hoping I die. It will not ever, 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 ever have that effect on me, okay? And I am supposed to say that they never did the research, because from the day one, I kept on saying this comes naturally to me. Everything I do, and I can't really describe it. You've been on my account, you can see. All right? Everything I do is just, I can do this anywhere, anytime. I have done that. If you review my account, anywhere I like, I do this. So, having said that, I can't quite piece together what happened here, because St. Michael also tells me that some of these military who are very evil, who in revenge caused catastrophic damage to our cities because they were anticipating and expecting to take them over, and if they cannot take them over, then they destroy them. He says to me that they're very dangerous and they're not crazy. So I don't know, and I will never know, because they will be killed for attacking my country, and they will be killed for trying to launch ethnic cleansing. So I won't know, but the generals and the other military personnel will probably have more of an idea, and I wait and I look forward to them telling me what the fuck were they thinking. I mean, you need to really review your goddamn battle when there's anyone running around doing anything like I did in it. All right, that's all I kept saying, all right? So you go ahead and bring your poison. You go ahead and keep bringing your guns and your men and your women. I'll keep doing what I do. But, honestly, this is what I tell St. Michael, and this is why it's been so hard for me. I'm like, how long do you want me to deal with this? And then, I don't really know, because it's ripples in the pond. I make a ripple in the pond. Everybody does. I'm only allowed to make my own ripple when allowed, and what ripple at what time. So me knowing how long, it's not a ripple I'm allowed to make, so I'm really in here fucking miserable. I don't know how long this shit goes on, but I can tell you probably not very much longer with what I've witnessed. And that's another closing point I'm going to make in closing. St. Michael won't let me talk about anything I've witnessed in here. Oh no, can't talk about anything, not even anything these scumbags are doing to me. So, okay. What do? Well, you don't talk about it and you let him run around. This is just tactical now. It's the only viewpoint I can get. And now I can always learn. Maybe if someone was able to tell me something to teach me too, I could say, oh, yeah, yeah, okay. But my best thinking alone here with what I do know is this is tactical. I don't talk. I sit here and let him run around. Okay. I say what I say when I'm allowed to. Okay. Okay, that's what I do. I'm not talking. Only when allowed, making my ripples and letting you all run around, okay? All right, goodbye.